It's crazy when you get to see that Ryan has been openly gay and wouldn't mind walking away from Blake forever if it ever gets to that. One of the numerous times Ryan Reynolds was openly gay was when he passionately kissed Andrew Garfield at the 2017 Golden Globes while Blake was sitting beside them. So the fun idea of kissing started when Andrew told Ryan to kiss him instead of his wife if he won the award.
Lost the award to Ryan Gosling, who went up in the set, and Garfield and I were like, Garfield's like, if you win, don't kiss your wife, just kiss me. And I was like, done.
Ryan loved the idea instantly and agreed to go ahead as they sat beside each other the entire time with Blake on the other side. However, they had a plan to make it even more hilarious, and Blake didn't know anything about it until it happened.
The plan was that he would kind of move towards his wife and then kind of last minute move towards.
Unfortunately, Ryan didn't win as he lost that category to Ryan Gosling, which means the deal would have been off then, but instead it didn't stop their excitement to try it out after seeing that he didn't win. Andrew encouraged him by telling him they could still kiss if he wanted, and Ryan was game, which ended up having them in a lip-locked, passionate kiss. Blake, who was right beside them, threw her head back in laughter, although Ryan never mentioned what prompted him to go for the kiss. Andrew revealed it, saying, "I just wanted Ryan to know that I loved him no matter whether he won or lost. I just wanted him to know that winning doesn't matter. It's how you play the game over the years since that kiss." Ryan has continued to gush about how great it was, especially because Andrew is a gorgeous person he's lucky to have made out with in front of everyone at the awards. When Ryan Gosling, who won the award, was shown a clip of the kiss between Andrew and Ryan, he said he was happy for them, while many people thought it was fun and cute for the two men to have taken bromance to a different level. Many others, like Piers Morgan, weren't happy with the display of affection. He said two straight men snogging each other at an award ceremony on TV seemed a bit weird. Ryan has been known to be straight based on his marriage to Blake and his past relationships. But that kiss with Andrew was one of many moments he was openly gay despite being married, however that appears to be. One of the best kisses Ryan has ever had, as he was entirely lost in the moment, and you won't believe what he has to say about it.
Why Ryan Reynolds
Kissed Andrew Garfield.
Really? Is that really a question? Why?
I know. Have you seen Andrew Garfield?
Have you seen him and Andrew Garfield?
Yeah. I didn't even know I was kissing him until I found out when I got home that night. There should be a map just to get out of his eye.
Being able to remember a kiss and consistently speak about it shows how special it was and how Ryan wouldn't mind coming out of the closet just so he could have Andrew all to himself. But for Ryan, it's always about who's close to him at the moment, as he could definitely be gay for anyone. While answering that question, Ryan couldn't contain his joy when asked if Jake Gyllenhaal could kiss.
Can Jake Gyllenhaal kiss?
Dude, I'm not Andrew Garfield. Sorry.
You can tell that Ryan was having the time of his life and openly expressing his sexuality, even though he's married to Blake. And in that brief moment, if Jake was down to kiss or make out with Ryan, he would be more than happy to explore that, as you will see here. Ryan didn't hesitate to name Jason Bateman as his crush kiss and get frisky with him because he was next to him when asked who his male crush was.
right here. Right here. Not even a crush. It's just full on.
Interestingly, it won't be the first time Ryan goes for a spontaneous kiss with a man, as he did on the set of Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place, even though the script didn't call for it.
No, I love you.
I love you too.
He kept trying to kiss Nathan Fillion many times on that set, which was really just being himself. And even after many years since that film, he has continued to keep a close relationship with Nathan, which means that the bromance between them didn't end there. They've continued to openly express their love for each other publicly and show how working together has brought them close and has continued to shape who they are. And with all of these, it's tricky for the fans to really figure out if Ryan is acting or just gay for Ryan. Reynolds, there's been one consistent person in his life who has made his gay allegations more real and obvious many times without concern for whether he's married or not, and that's Hugh Jackman. From how they look at each other, dot on each other, and even touch each other, it sometimes appears that there are more than two people in Ryan and Blake's marriage, which they are all aware of.
My wife Blake calls Hugh.
And over the years, Hugh has continued to prove he's Ryan's other wife from the emotional support they've given each other and playful banters. There was a funny instance where Ryan mentioned that he was missing Blake even though Hugh had been standing in as his wife.
stop.
Himself.
Please come back. I
what?
can't kiss him anymore. I can't pretend to be you anymore. I just can't. I'm trying, but it's just...
He's basement.
Anymore. He was saying I can't kiss him anymore.
And all of his children, I'm still looking after them all.
Yeah, I know. And he's a great dad. He's doing really well. Thank you.
So they are all just one big happy family. But with Blake in the wrong space, as Ryan and Hugh seem to only have eyes for each other. So this goes far beyond them being besties. They've drifted towards the lovers' troop so many times, and they seem to love it and want to stay there if Blake isn't in the way.
I think he's a good match for anyone, even Blake. I tell her that all the time, you know, and she agrees, but they're sort of, you know, there's kids, it's a whole thing.
I know.
They're locked into it.
Interestingly, he isn't the type of friend who's just close to Ryan, as it appears there could be some deep emotional connections there too, which is why these two have had the allegations of being a closet couple over them for so long. And the crazy thing is that he had been in the picture ever since Ryan married Scarlett Johansson, before the world started turning against Ryan Reynolds. One thing they've always loved about him is the way he trolls Blake. And that's the exact way he and Ryan troll each other, which makes it evident that trolling is Ryan's love language. And this has been happening between Hugh and Ryan. Before Blake came into the picture, their relationship went as far back as 2008, when they met on the X-Men Origins Wolverine. Set when he had just married Scarlett, they had a first cute impression of each other, with Hugh saying, "I used to ream him," because I was very close friends with Scarlett Johansson, and Scarlett had just married Ryan. So when he came on set, I was like, "Hey, you better be on your best behavior here, pal, because I'm watching." Eventually, they continued flirting with each other, because on another occasion, Hugh shared a picture of them with their arms around one another with the caption, "Seriously, mate, you've got to stop following me, security." They also openly flirted with each other in a video where Hugh was trying to wish Ryan a happy birthday, but was interrupted by Ryan as Deadpool lying beside him on the bed.
I'm really busy doing some stuff, and if I... Yeah, don't give him too much attention. That's why I can't be there. There'll be sun. Happy birthday. Have a great night.
Although these two joke a lot, Hugh says things like, "That's why I can't be with him," with numerous other flirty banters hinting at how they just can't resist each other. It's also mind-blowing that they've been close friends even before. Ryan married Blake, and it doesn't matter what goes on in their personal romantic relationships. They've ensured no one and nothing ever comes between them. The insane thing is that Ryan wants to do forever with Hugh, as he wishes him an emotional but passionate birthday message, while also referring to their on-screen characters saying, "I hope we get to do this till we're 90, with how many times they've been seen having amazing and romantic chemistry with their public displays of affection." Hugh has been one to be very vocal enough about being gay and expressive.
You can't be a star without having a gay rumor out there, can you? Let's face it. You know how I feel about it.
As someone featured in The Greatest Showman and even The Boy from Oz, he is super proud of his role in these plays.
There's a scene with my boyfriend, and we kiss in the scene. And someone had clearly come who was an X-Men fan. And as we kiss, I hear this, "Don't do it, Wolverine! No!"
He has not only proven to be a good actor by portraying gay characters, but also shown some emotional interaction with Ryan in a way that feels too real for people who are just friends. Ryan also got into a very close and romantic moment with Channing Tatum in Free Guy when he made a cameo in the film. And the moment Channing put his hands on Ryan's waist and they came close to ravaging each other was a very hot scene that left fans doubting Ryan's sexuality.
That's deep. No, it's not. It's like I can taste you.
Even though he didn't get to do all that and more in Free Guy, he took things a step higher when he was featured in Notebook 2 with Conan O'Brien, and the passionate kiss went on for a long time. Starting with their conversations to the moment they jumped on each other. Ryan definitely has been looking for an opportunity to explore his sexuality before then, even though he's married and he got the chance in this film that's not even an actual production, and he made sure he got more than enough of it. Ryan wasn't in Notebook, and despite that not being a real movie, people think it's an excuse for Ryan to be his authentic self despite being married to Blake. And he sure did enjoy his time filming this. However, it's reported that the recreation of the kiss was to promote a potential sequel to The Notebook, but it could also be a spontaneous decision To explore the famous scene while on Conan's late night show, they got really into the graphic details of the short scene recreation.
Honestly, I'm just glad that I have my thumb back.
Yeah.
It was touch and go there for a minute.
Ryan never runs out of occasions where he gets to kiss men. 6 years after he kissed Andrew Garfield, Ryan was happy to kiss Henrik Lundqvist in another gentle moment while they were being cheered on by other spectators. The two men were delighted to have been seated together enough to share such intimacy, but Ryan most significantly has been more than happy to explore being gay openly as a married straight man.